In the complex weave of human interaction, a captivating phenomenon exists: the power to sway others without uttering a single spoken word. This enigmatic ability transcends verbal communication, reaching into the domains of thought, energy, and consciousness. Over time, as we delve deeper into the research and practice of this fascinating concept, it becomes clear that this talent can grow exponentially. Our journey into the realm of unspoken influence deepens as we consider the astonishing possibility that this capability can expand with dedication and disciplined practice. Much like sharpening any skill, the more concentrated attention we devote to it, the more potent its effects become. This path of self-exploration reveals that our ability to influence others can undergo a remarkable transformation. It's similar to focusing a magnifying glass to harness the power of the sun's rays. As we consistently focus our thoughts and intentions on how we view others, a profound shift occurs. Individuals who may have seemed one way in our past experiences can genuinely transform when they re-enter our sphere of influence. Besides our personal lives, this transformative process affects our professional pursuits, team dynamics, and daily interactions in public. The foundation of this concept rests on the deep understanding that, from an absolute perspective, consciousness is indivisible. Despite the deceptive appearance of separation imposed by our five senses, our collective consciousness is interconnected. As we grasp this basic truth, we gain insight into the mechanics of swaying others without uttering a single word. Developing self-perception involves forming our beliefs and perspectives about the people we encounter, establishing a firm belief that they are indeed what we envision them to be. Essentially, we align our thoughts with our desired outcomes, and the individuals we interact with subtly but significantly reflect these thoughts back to us. In the world of business, this phenomenon takes on various forms. Whether we're interacting with team members, clients, or partners, our ability to influence them non-verbally becomes a powerful tool. Imagine a situation where a team member who previously showed resistance or skepticism toward a project begins to transform before our eyes. Their attitude changes, their contributions align more with our goals, and collaboration flows naturally, as they resonate with the thoughts we've subconsciously implanted in their minds. This transformation occurs without persuasion. Similarly, in our personal lives, our relationships with family, friends, and acquaintances undergo a significant change as we cultivate this skill. It's as if the people we meet start to embody the qualities we visualized, creating a harmonious and mutually beneficial dynamic that unfolds effortlessly. Before we continue, let's delve into an intriguing aspect of William Walker Atkinson's life. He authored a multitude of books under various pseudonyms, including Theron Q. Dumont, Yogi Ramacharaka, and the mysterious Magus Incognito. One of his notable works, The Kabbalion, aligns with our theme today. This book, often attributed to the Three Initiates, aligns with Atkinson's teachings on the Seven Hermetic Principles. Furthermore, the secret doctrine of the Rosicrucians mirrors the Kabbalion, highlighting the interconnectedness of his works. In our exploration of influencing others without uttering a word, it's essential to understand the foundational principles. This art revolves around the extent to which we convince ourselves about how reality functions in our dealings with others. It relies on the deep understanding that our beliefs and perceptions about individuals shape their reaction to us. Instead of wasting energy trying to convince or persuade others to align with our desires, we kickstart a quiet yet potent process. We acknowledge deep within our subconscious that they are as we visualize them, and this acceptance paves the way for a remarkable transformation in our interactions. In this process, our thoughts, beliefs, and the people we meet work in harmony. When we subconsciously acknowledge certain truths about others, they naturally reflect these truths in their behavior towards us. This dynamic surpasses mere wishful thinking. It's a fundamental shift in our perception of reality. The individuals in our lives, whether in personal or professional contexts, act as mirrors reflecting the thoughts we've accepted about them. Self-persuasion is based on this deep connection between our inner beliefs and external reality. In practical terms, consider the scenario of a business leader working with a team member who initially seemed to have a conflicting approach. Instead of engaging in the often counterproductive efforts of persuasion and force, the leader employs the art of self-persuasion. They picture their team member in a light that aligns with their desired outcome, visualizing a harmonious working relationship. They set their intention for successful collaboration. During their interactions, they subtly acknowledge even the slightest shifts in the team member's behavior that align with their envisioned ideal. With this mental process based on self-persuasion, no overt arguments or persuasion is required. A shift in the leader's mindset causes the team member to naturally align with the leader's vision. The art of self-persuasion is not confined to professional relationships. It also extends to our personal lives. Our dealings with family members, friends, and even random encounters with strangers can be profoundly influenced by our beliefs. By subconsciously accepting certain truths about the people we meet, we pave the way for harmonious connections. The individuals we interact with begin to embody the qualities we've envisioned, fostering a positive, mutually beneficial atmosphere. It's a subtle but powerful transformation that occurs as we navigate our daily interactions. Utilizing William Walker Atkinson's deep insights, we attain a broader understanding of how to influence others without verbal communication. He illuminates the intriguing concept of thought waves and their role in the realm of influence. Atkinson's teachings attest to the power of our thoughts and how they reach beyond the boundaries of our minds to shape the world around us. According to Atkinson, when we generate a thought or feeling, it initiates a flow of mental energy that radiates from us in the form of thought waves. While invisible to the naked eye, these waves possess a remarkable property. They can induce similar vibrations in the minds of those within their influence range. Atkinson clarifies this phenomenon by stating these thought waves have the knack for awakening similar vibrations in the minds of other people coming within their force field. This profound observation demonstrates that our thoughts are interconnected and exert a subtle yet profound influence on others. To illustrate the concept, imagine a scenario where you enter a room filled with people. With people, you can feel an intangible yet tangible force in the air. This force, as suggested by Atkinson, is the interaction of thought waves, the collective mental oscillations of those present. Individuals who have nurtured an understanding of this occurrence can exploit its power to foster positive interactions and influence those around them. Atkinson's teachings encourage us to acknowledge that our thoughts aren't enclosed within our minds only. They reach outward, molding the thoughts and feelings of those who engage with our mental vibrations. Atkinson's wisdom goes beyond just theory, offering practical uses in our everyday lives. Whether it's business, personal relationships, or social interactions, the awareness of thought waves and their influence enables us to consciously navigate the complex web of human relations. As we utilize the strength of our thoughts and align them with our intentions, we can foster harmonious dynamics and shape our interactions in profound and impactful ways. In Atkinson's words, thoughts visualized in mental images and then vitalized by desire tend to objectify themselves into material things. In this manner, we can transmit the intangible to others without uttering a word, provided we infuse them with intention and desire. The practical implementation of influencing others without verbal communication highlights its critical value in our everyday lives. Picture a scenario where you encounter a teammate or colleague with whom your relationship lacks harmony at work. Instead of resorting to traditional tactics of persuasion or argument, you can adopt the principles we've discussed. Start by picturing this individual in a way that aligns with your ideal vision for your working relationship. Set a clear intention that the interaction will unfold positively. During or after your encounters, observe even the slightest shifts in their behavior that resonate with the qualities you've envisioned. This approach eradicates the need for forceful persuasion and fosters a natural transformation in their attitudes and actions. Essentially, you're letting your subconscious beliefs about them shape their responses, a process rooted in self-persuasion. This transformative technique isn't limited to professional relationships only. In our personal lives, it holds the key to nurturing harmonious connections with family members, friends, and acquaintances. Consider a situation where you have a friend with whom you've had disagreements or misunderstandings in the past. Instead of dwelling on past conflicts, you can employ the art of self-persuasion. Visualize your friend in a light that aligns with your desired outcome, a friend who embodies understanding, empathy, and harmony. As you interact with them, subtly acknowledge any shifts in their behavior that mirror this ideal. Over time, you'll notice a natural and organic transformation in your relationship, marked by mutual understanding and rapport. The beauty of this approach lies in its effectiveness and the dissolution of doubt-based beliefs regarding its power. As you continue to apply these principles in various aspects of your life, you'll notice that positive changes manifest more swiftly and smoothly. The days of unnecessary conflict, frustration, and forceful persuasion are gone. Instead, you embody a new paradigm of relating to others where your mental images and intentions silently steer your interactions. This method isn't merely a theoretical concept, but a practical and powerful tool for evolving relationships in both personal and professional spheres, reshaping the way you connect with others. To sum up, the skill of influencing others without uttering a word is a deeply transformative ability that surpasses traditional means of communication. It is grounded in self-persuasion, thought waves, and the recognition that our thoughts have the power to mold the reality we live in. As we persist in exploring and applying these principles, we unlock the potential to gracefully, subtly, and significantly navigate the complex network of human interaction.